Bitcoin reaches a new all-time high today. $100,000 looks like it's in sight now. Also, did Donald Trump just buy a crypto exchange? And it doesn't make sense to buy the top, or should we wait for a pullback? Let's get into it. All right, let's take a look at the Bitcoin chart, guys. Okay, as you can see, we touched almost 99,000, 98 and some change. We have a slight pullback right now, which is expected. We're right around to about 96.5 at the moment. All right, so let's talk about this. Let's talk about what's going on. Let's talk about the recent price surge. Okay, so if you look here, you'll see the Trump Media Group recently reported that they're in talks to buy Bakkt as Bitcoin approaches $100,000. Now, Bakkt is a crypto exchange, and so it's bullish to hear that Donald Trump is thinking about buying it. So the thing is, the regulation around the country has been so anti-crypto, and now the thought is that Donald Trump is going to be more pro-crypto. So just news that his company is even considering buying a change is bullish for the market. That gets the excitement going, and that gets people wanting to get involved. So that's one of the reasons for the recent surge. Another reason is this right here. BlackRock Friday just opened up the ETF options, and already it soared to $1.9 billion on the debut. So you have, on the first day of them offering options for Bitcoin trading, $1.9 billion flowed in. Just think about how much money that is. That's just day one. So then you have the weekend with the ETF markets are closed on the weekend. But guess what? The crypto trading markets are open. So there's nowhere else to go. The people that want to invest on the weekend, Bitcoin. So that's why you saw that big surge over the weekend and now leading into the week. All right. So those are the two reasons I think that you're seeing the big surge now. Real quick, guys, if you like the information that you're hearing here, go ahead and give me a like and subscribe. The reason why is because if you don't do that, then you may never see my videos again. If you don't let them know that you're enjoying the content, that you want to follow along, then you may not be able to find my videos again in the future. So go ahead and take a moment, please, to give me a like, comment, and a follow. I appreciate that. All right. So now let's talk about. Let's get into the next topic here. So now I want to talk about what could happen at $100,000. Okay, so there's two scenarios here, really, when you think about it. $100,000 is a psychological level for a lot of people. So a lot of people, really since 2001, have been waiting for Bitcoin to get to $100,000. That's a psychological level. So there's two ways this could go. You could have a lot of selling at $100,000. That means as the price of Bitcoin approaches $100,000, psychologically people are thinking $100,000 is a goal. So now is the time to sell because we're approaching that goal. So they're thinking that a lot of people are going to sell their Bitcoin at that goal of $100,000. So they're thinking they can front run that by maybe selling their Bitcoin at $99,000, $98,000, etc. So another reason why you're seeing the a big increase or a fast increase in prices because liquidations. So that's people that's betting that the price of Bitcoin is going to go down as it approaches $100,000. You have a lot of people thinking that psychological level, people are going to sell. Okay, so they're going to bet that it's going down. So as it continues to go up, those people's positions get liquidated. That means they're losing their money, and that money flows back into the market, which causes the price to go up. So that's an example there. So the other option, the other thing that can happen is once we finally do get that $100,000 level and get a little bit above it, there's a possibility that the hype from all of that is going to bring retail in. Retail is just the average investor, really like me and you, the person that's on their Coinbase app, on the Robinhood, the person that's watching YouTube getting information and like, hey, we're at $100,000 now. We're going to the moon. So now let's start buying. So if that happens, then that could just propel us way past that level to who knows what the next level would be without stopping, without going down. So, guys, I'm Chris Dior. Do your own research. Okay. DYOR. I want you guys to go ahead and do your research. Like you can see here that I look at different articles. You guys can find your own resources of where you want to look to find your information. But I suggest that you dive into this. Go ahead and do your research, decide which way you want to go. Because at the end of the day, nobody on YouTube can tell you what Bitcoin is going to do exactly. I am confident in telling you that over the long run, it will go up. But what is Bitcoin going to do today, tomorrow, next month? I really don't know. So the next thing I know, you may be asking yourself is, should you get in now? I mean, we're at all-time highs. We had a slight pullback here, but for the most part, we are at all-time highs. So the question is, do you buy in at the all-time high, or do you wait and see if there's a pullback? Buy in. Absolutely, you should buy in now. You should always be DCAing, dollar cost averaging. That means you should be buying regardless of what the price is. It doesn't matter. You're going to put it into your budget, the amount that you could do weekly, monthly, every paycheck, daily if you want. If it's $1 a day, if it's $10 a week, if it's $50 a pay period, $20 a pay period, whatever your amount is, you should set it and forget it. Set up your DCA, get it going, and you're going to be buying regardless of whether the price is high or low. It doesn't matter because we're in this for the long term. We're not day traders. We're not expecting for things to go to the moon overnight, but we know that in the long term, we will see increases. And here's an example of another reason why. You guys all may know who Michael Saylor is. He's one of the biggest Bitcoin holders on the planet. And he just purchased 279,420 Bitcoin for $25 billion. So if the biggest Bitcoin holder on the planet is still purchasing at the top, and he says he's going to continue to purchase even when Bitcoin is $1 million, he says he's going to continue to purchase when Bitcoin is $10 million. So if the billionaires are purchasing, I think that's a sign that we should be purchasing. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video here. Please follow me, like me. Like I say, with the algorithm, you guys may not see me again if you don't go ahead and give me a like. I'm trading Bitcoin for a house soon, so go ahead and check out that video, guys. That's a real good one. And until next time, Chris Dior, I'm out of here.